dance my heart out. I have a ball. I love it. Creativity is just a part of my life. And growing older, if you have creativity in your life, that helps you to act younger anyway.
There's creativity everywhere. From making a clay object to worrying a poem through until it gets written. The most creative thing I probably do is poetry. So I've done that since I was about 13 years old. And I am glad they do not turn to catch their daughter crying into bright noon.
Hi, Shirley.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I thought it would last perhaps a few weeks, a couple of months, a year. When we had our first examination by the organization that accredits you, they asked me what my philosophy was, and I said I thought probably it was to operate against whatever trends were in order.
When I met my husband, I saw that he was the right man, and I wasn't about to let him get away. So,
What do you say when you said that?
no, that wasn't
Some
what I
other
said.
woman
That
would not know how to treat me.
Oh, yeah. I told you that later. I told him after we got married, I said, I saved you. Any other woman had have gotten you, they wouldn't have known what to do with you anyway.
When you're in love, you start by trying to please each other. And then little by little the rubbing starts, because you have two separate personalities. And trying to get these two personalities to integrate is very difficult. I made her life miserable for almost over 10 years when I came back from the war.
No, not miserable, just a little tense.
Well, it was more than that. I came back whistling and saying, hey, I feel pretty good. Meanwhile, Shirley had to go to a psychiatrist.
Lyndall and I talk often that it seems to be our ministry and purpose in life to be present for people. We do counseling, spiritual counseling. That brings meaning in my life. For somebody to come to me with the challenge, and that's what we don't call it problems or all of that. It's a challenge. But I've lived long enough to know that whenever you have a challenge, this too shall pass.
Some students wanted a bust of the founder of the school to give that bust to the school as a graduation gift. And she was very honest. She picked up the dimple, and she also picked up what you can call the little jowls that we all get after a certain age right here, like that.
I will go in the mirror now and say, if I could have this, and then I could have that, and I could have that, you know, that would be wonderful. Not much, just a little bit, you know. But I say, you're 82, so what do you expect? I look at it, and there it is, so I deal with it and become more seductive.
Coco Chanel used to say that after 40, a woman had to choose between her face and her rear. And if she chose her face, then it didn't matter so much what happened to the rest of her.
You never get too old to have sex. And my husband and I are very active. In fact, I don't dare go up to these stairs ahead of him, because if I did, he'd be up the stairs all up under my dress. I didn't live in a little box. I lived my life fully. And I'm glad that I did, because I see women 50 and 60 decide to give up on life and go sit down somewhere. Don't look forward to the future. Even at 82 years old, I still got things that I want to do.
I would hope that reincarnation was true, because I would love to do some things I didn't have a chance to do. What do they call that? When you dive, skydive? I would love to be able to do that.